Hello students, today we are going to draw histograms from the chapter Statistic. First we should know what is a histogram. A histogram is a graphical representation of group frequency distribution with continuous classes. This representation is in the form of rectangles with class interval as basis and the corresponding frequencies as height such that there is no gap between any two successive rectangles. Now let us draw the histogram. The following table gives the lifetime in hours of 400 neon lamps, lifetime in hours and number of lamps. In between 300 to 400 hours, it is number of lamps are 14. 400 to 500, it is 56. For 500 to 600 hour, it is 60 lamps. 600 to 700 hours, 86 lamp. 700 to 800, 74. 800 to 900, 62, and 900 to 1000, it is 48 lamps. Now let us draw the histogram of this following table. In lifetime in hours we have drawn on the x-axis, and number of lamps, that is the frequency, we have drawn on the y-axis. Now first we have to choose the scale. Now on the x-axis we are taking 1 centimeter, or you can say 1 unit equals to 100. From 300 to 400 we'll say 100 hours, 100 hour. And on y-axis we'll choose the 1 unit equals to number of lamps is 10, so 10 lamps. Now we'll draw the graph. First we'll see that from I have put a kink here. This is because since it is not starting from 0, so we have put a kink here. Now the first is from 300 to 400, the number of lamps are 14. So we'll draw up to the 14. From 300 to 400, this is now between 10 and 20 there are 10 lines, so each line will represent one lamp. So 14 will count from here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 will be here. We'll join this. Here also 14 will join this. And then we'll join this line. This is the rectangle showing the number of lamps, 14 number of lamps, whose lifetime is 300 to 400. Now without putting a gap, we will draw from 400 to 500, it is 56. We'll go up to 50, 10, this is 50, and from here each line representing 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, this is the center, and then 56 will be here. So we'll join this as, not from here, sorry, here, as 56. So this is 56, we are joining. Now from 500 to 600 hours, it is 60. So we'll join 60 here. This is 60 here. And from here also we'll join 60. Now from 600 to 700, it is 86. So we'll go up to 86. This is 80, up to here it is 80, and then this is 86. So we'll join 86 here. This is 86. Now from 700 to 800 it is 74. This is up to 70 here, and this is here 74. Then we have from 800 to 900, it is 62. So we'll go up to 62. This is 60, and then 61 and 62. This is 62. And from 900 to 800, 900 to 1000, it is 48. So we'll go up to 40, and this is 48 is here, so we'll join up to 48. So in this graph, in the histogram, we have taken lifetime in hours on the x-axis and number of lamps on y-axis. We have left a gap of 100 each, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and this is 1000. And in the y-axis we have taken 1 unit as 10 lamps, so 10, 20, 30, 40. We have put a king here because since it is not starting from 0, so this is the histogram of the table which contains the lifetime of 400 neon bulbs. Now let us do another question. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to 1 millimeter, and the obtained data is represented in the following table. Length is given in millimeter and number of leaves. But in this table we have to draw the histogram. But in this table it is the class interval is not continuous. As you can see, 118 to 126, and here it is 127 to 135, and from 136 to 144. As you can see, this table is this class interval is not continuous. So first we'll convert this class interval into continuous class interval. Continuous class interval. Now here, if you see the gap between 126 and 127 is 1. So we'll divide it by 1 divided by 2, that is 0.5. So in the lower limit, this lower limit, we will subtract 0.5, and in the upper limit we'll be adding 0.5 to make the class interval continuous. So in the first case 118, so we'll subtract 0.5, so it will become 117.5 to 126, we'll add 0.5, so we'll get 126.5. Similarly, it will be 126.5, we'll subtract 0.5 here, and then here it is 135.5, and the number of leaves here is 3 and here 5. Now to the third class interval, we'll make it 135.5, and in this we'll add, so it will become 144.5. So we are subtracting 0.5 of 0.5 in the lower limit, 145.5 to 153.5. Here also we'll subtract 0.5, we'll get 153.5 to 162.5. Then next is 162.5 to 171.5, and the last class interval will become 171.5 to 180.5, and the number of leaves in the class interval 135.5 to 144.5 is 9, and in the next class interval it is 12, in the next class interval it is 5, and then 4, in the last class interval 171.5 to 180.5 is 2. So now what we have done is, in the question it was the class interval was not continuous, so we have made the table in which the class interval is continuous by subtracting 0.5 on the lower limit and adding 0.5 on the upper limit. Now we'll draw the histogram. Now let us draw the histogram. On the x-axis we have drawn the length in millimeter, and on the y-axis we have marked the number of leaves. We have converted this in continuous frequency class interval. On the x-axis we have taken the scale, 1 unit is equals to 9 millimeter, and on the y-axis 1 unit is equals to 1 leaf. Now you can see we have drawn a kink here because since it is not starting from 0, so the length, that is 117.5 to 126.5, the number of leaves are 3. So we'll go up to 3, and then we'll draw the rectangle. This is 3, and in 126.5 to 135.5, the number of leaves are 5, so we'll go up to 5. Without leaving a gap, we'll draw the rectangle. This is 126.5 to 135.55. So this is 126.5 to 135.5. Now 135.5 to 144.5, the number of leaves are 9, so we'll go up to 9. This is up to 9, we'll go. Then in 145.5 to 153.5, the number of leaves are 12, so we'll go up to 12. Now from 153.5 to 162.5, the number of leaves are 5, so we'll go up to 5 here. This I will dark it. Okay, now from 162.5 to 171.5, the number of leaves are 4, so we'll go up to 4. Now the last class interval is 171.5 to 180.5. So you can see 171.5 to 180.5, the number of leaves are 2. So this finishes our last class interval. So this is the histogram of the following table.